Hi everybody, this is our course, News English and Culture, and my name is Jagdish Kumar and my English name is Jack. Let me briefly introduce myself because I'm the teacher for this course. I'm a foreign language instructor at the Foreign Language Center, Providence University. I have been teaching English since 2005, and this course, especially this course, News English and Culture, I have been teaching for the past 4 years. And I have also done a research project on this course, so it means I know a bit about teaching News English and Culture, and I'm from India. Okay, all right, so that's about me. And let's talk about this course. As you can see, this course is CEFR level B1 and B2. I'm sure you know a little bit about CEFR levels, A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1 and C2. A1 and A2 is basic level English, and B1 and B2, you could say intermediate and upper intermediate level English. So you're expected to have a basic A1 and A2 English proficiency level. All right? Okay. And the learning objectives of this course, as you can see, these are the learning objectives. I'll just quickly go through it. First one is about developing news reading skills. You know, you have to have a habit of reading news. So that's one of the objectives. As you know, there are a lot of news on internet, online, of course, newspaper, and even you watch news on TV, right? So hundreds of news. So I would, again, the objective of this course is make you read newspapers, make you read news articles, or even listen to news on TV. So you have to develop that kind of habit, all right? And the second one objective is that improve your reading skills. You know, reading skill is important. Again, you read a news, you have to have certain skills, how to read the news, how to comprehend, how to understand the news article. So I'm going to teach you some strategies, reading strategies. And then listening skills. So how can I teach you listening skills, right? Yeah. So we have CDs, and of course, as I mentioned, you watch TV and you listen to the news. So that way you also improve your listening skills. And I will focus on what exactly you have to listen to. Let's say some important points. Yeah. So something like that. All right. And speaking skills. So I will explain in detail about those speaking skills, but right now we just know that these are the objectives of this course. And then learn vocabulary. As you know, vocabulary is important. Yeah. To learn a language, you need to have vocabulary. So by reading news, I'm sure you can learn hundreds of thousands of words. All right. And apart from all these skills, I would also try to teach you some digital skills like media skills, you know, because you have some assignments or activities where you have to, let's say, tell a news, yeah, or discuss a news, or share the news with your classmates and take a video, yeah, or post it on like a website. All right, so I would also talk about some digital skills. So these are the overall learning objectives. All right, and then about news reading and listening, right? What kind of methods or the materials that we would use in class? Yes, these are the some of the materials that I would use in class. The first one is a textbook. So we do have a textbook, but it's a small textbook. It has news articles, and I will show you the textbook later. Okay, and news articles. You know, as I mentioned before, there are hundreds of news articles. So I would choose some news articles from from internet. We will read those articles, we will discuss, we will learn vocabulary. Yeah. So internet news articles. All right, and then newspapers. But newspapers not much. But again, in our course, I'll try to introduce some newspapers. You know, right now we have online versions of the newspapers, so that's kind of easy. You know, you don't have to really buy a newspaper. So that's about the newspaper or news reading on newspapers. Okay, and as you know, there are lots of websites. You know, I have my favorite news websites. Then I will show you those websites as well. Okay, so this is about the materials that I would use in class. And then about reading skills. Yes, let me talk about the reading skills, like what kind of reading skills you would learn. As you can see, skimming, scanning, schemata, that's a prior knowledge, and then finding general ideas, you know, locating keywords in the news article. So these are the reading skills that you would learn. Okay, and listening and speaking skills. Yeah. So what are you going to listen? I know I have a couple of CDs, so we will listen to the CDs like audio book, you know, where you can listen to a person who is reading a news article, right? And then online and watch news on TV, as I mentioned before, and Vivo A, you know, Voice of America, a popular news website where you can learn English and also you watch and you know, get the news. Yeah. And then BBC and breakingnewsenglish.com. So these are some of the materials that I would use in teaching listening and speaking skills. Okay, the speaking skills. So how to, you know, improve or develop your speaking skills. Briefly, you know, right now you just have an idea. What are we going to do in class, or what are we going to do online? Of course, we also have an hour of class here. Pre-reading questions. So these are the discussions, right? Before you read an article, I'll give you some reading questions. Yeah, so that's pre-reading questions, and then after reading the article, then you have post-reading questions. So you have discussions, pair work, group work, presentations, and in-class presentations as well. So this is how you improve, you develop your speaking skills. All right. Okay. You know, I hope you understand briefly what is this course about. Yeah, and in the next video, I will show you some websites. Yeah, what kind of websites we would use in class, and then the textbook and presentations, and then evaluation and grading. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you.